Reaching every ball on the table can feel impossible, especially when you're up against fast or tricky opponents. But with the right techniques, I believe that you can get to any ball and keep the rally going. So to begin, it's no secret that footwork is the key and the foundation to reaching difficult balls. If you can reposition yourself quickly, then you'll have plenty of time to execute a controlled shot. The key is to stay on the balls of your feet. When you're light on your toes, you're ready to move to any direction quickly. This makes it easier to respond to sudden changes in spin, speed, or placement. Try and stay nice and loose, keep your body flexible, and stay on your toes. It's also great to use small, quick steps as opposed to larger, uncontrollable ones, in most cases. While there is an appropriate time for big leaps and massive lunges in table tennis, I like to try and use smaller, quicker steps because I feel it gives me more control. This will help you adjust easily and make sure you don't overcommit to one spot. Quick, small movements will help you reach wide balls but also keep you balanced. Practice footwork drills. You can practice multi-ball, or you can even do shadow drills, which I used to do a lot when I didn't have a table. So the next thing is to improve your anticipation and reading skill. Anticipation is the key to getting a head start on every ball. When you can read your opponent's body language and understand their tendencies and patterns, you'll be prepared to move even before they make contact with the ball. So for example, on the forehand, if someone has their right foot closer to the table, then I know that they're more likely to go across the court. But if their foot is further behind them, then I know they're more likely to go down the line. It's also important to watch the way that they're holding the racket because these subtle angle changes can change a lot in terms of direction. You should also try and find patterns. Does someone serve somewhere specifically a lot? Is your opponent more likely to push the ball or flick the ball? You have to look at these things and judge your opponent with the sample size that you have, depending on how long you've played against or with them. If you find that someone really likes to play a down the line forehand, then you might want to get ready prematurely to play your backhand because they have this tendency to go down the line. So stances, racket angles, patterns as well are crucial in anticipating the ball. But you also want to work on your reaction time. This will help you actually react to the ball when you have no idea what's coming. You can practice your reflexes in many ways, to be honest. For example, my favorite thing to do is have my partner feed balls randomly across the table, unpredictably, and I have to try and get them back with some decent quality, similar to a match. And the last thing I want to mention is that when you're reaching the wide balls, try and reach with control and balance. Not like this. Controlled reaching helps you get the ball back on the table without compromising your recovery and your position too much. So when you have to stretch to reach a ball, try and bend your knees slightly and engage your core. Try and stay as compact as you can. Obviously that may sound counterproductive to stay compact when you're trying to reach, but do it within reason, enough that you have stability while you're playing the shot. A well-timed and controlled lunge using your core and bent knees could be the difference between you getting the ball on the table or just missing it completely. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. And at the end of the day, if you can get more balls on the table than your opponent, then you're going to win, right? So it's worth practicing. Thank you guys.